Hello friends, welcome to Chanakya classes. Get ready for dictation. Start. Only if all those resources are pooled together and a complete picture of educational expenditure is taken, will they be able to say that expenditure is being incurred, what facilities are available and what scholarships are available, full stop. I would, therefore, like to say that it was very heartening to hear only this morning on Doordarshan that the Prime Minister had reiterated that there would be no reduction in the expenditure on health and education because these are very important organs of development of a nation, full stop, para change. Time and again, we are assured by the government that there will not be any curtailment in the expenditure on education at the primary stage and on women's education, full stop. But if you look at the budgets made available to the Social Welfare Board, to the National Council for Women's Education and to various other agencies too, you will find that there is drastic curtailment, full stop. What happens is that, as the policy goes on changing every couple of years, people lost all confidence in the government's sincerity about delivering anything on a long-term basis, full stop. I would refer to one example, and that is about the policy originally determined to train midwives through the Health Minister and the Social Welfare Board, full stop. The Health Minister had assigned this stake to the Social Welfare Board, and later on it was found that there was not enough employment potential and the scheme was withdrawn, full stop, para change. I would, therefore, point out that not only it is necessary to have coordination in matters of development of defense production, but also it is more essential to have coordination in important matters in the six ministers, that is, labor, railways, health, community development, agriculture, which ministry was also training Gram Civic for the spread of information about nutrition, and the education minister which has the social welfare board, etc., full stop. It is also necessary to have coordination about the cinema, the information and broadcasting ministry, full stop. People do not realize what an important part that ministry is playing and can play in regard to education, full stop. Also, the ministry does not know what havoc it is playing because it is very lenient about censorship, and for what, sign of interrogation, for fear of the high courts taking them to task through some decree against them, full stop. Let them do whatever they like, but I am quite sure that the high courts will not go outside the constitution which gives them special powers, even against Article 29 and others about the freedom of expression and all that, full stop. Therefore, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry should release that visual education through films which depict crime and all other things is very harmful to young, immature and juvenile minds, and it should take the advice or coordination or help of the psychological experts and of the education ministry and decide what films should be shown and what not, full stop. After all, you cannot carry on propaganda of one type and expect the country suddenly to produce citizens of a model type full stop. I would refer to another matter, and that is where also coordination is required full stop. It is about ministries of mines and fuel, and commerce and industry full stop para change. Sir, the Commissioner of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes has reported inadequate of staff full stop. This has also been recognized by the Home Ministry, but he has not been allowed to fill up the posts full stop. The efficiency of the staff should not be allowed to be sacrificed on the altar of economy full stop. Sir, I intend to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister in this regard full stop. While there is surplus staff declared, why can some of that staff not be utilized for the betterment of this department? Sign of interrogation. Sir, evaluation cells have been set up recently at the central and state levels full stop. These cells have been doing very valuable work full stop. But it would have been much better if the reports should have been available at the time of discussion full stop. The census report with regard to the progress of the scheduled caste and regard to the progress of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes is not available because the policy of the government is not to give or collect information in this report caste or community wise full stop. It is more than a decade and a half since the welfare of the backward classes and the question of removal of untouchability and have become an article of faith and an important plank in the policy of the government full stop. Sir, as the backward classes are blackbird socially, economically and politically, the government has declared that the backward classes should come up to the level of the other communities and assimilate themselves with the rest of the community full stop. With that intention, the government has declared further that backward classes, being a part and parcel of the Indian community, are entitled to receive the benefits of the general development schemes, as they are backward, further special measures have been provided to accelerate their progress full stop. Sir, the intention of the government is very clear full stop. It is as clear as crystal that the backward classes should come up to the level of the rest of the community and they should benefit from the general development of the country full stop. With the same object, every year we see large amount of money being provided in increasing skills for the welfare activities of the backward classes full stop. Also, necessary legislations have been enacted both the central as well as the state levels full stop. Times without number, various executive orders have been issued to enable the backward classed in our country to get the benefits of the various measures enacted by this parliament full stop para change. Large amounts of money have been spent both the center and the states for the welfare activities of the backward classes full stop. Even in the sixth plan, we see that a sum of rupees 400 crores has been provided for the uplift of the weaker sections to enable them to get the benefit of it full stop.